them and sent him photographs of it.
And it wasn't the only time she lashed out.
She attacked me and punched me in the face, smashed my phone on the ground.
And she had blood on her hands, which I assume was yours, not hers.
Correct.
This is Judge Judy.
Mr. Ronan, the defendant is your former girlfriend.
Yes, Your Honor.
And what I get from this very odd and all too typical, unfortunately, scenarios that I'm reading in these papers, you became involved, I don't care how you met, and you moved into her mother's house.
Yes.
Was there any reason why you didn't have a place of your own?
I had a roommate, and the roommate was moving in with his girlfriend, and the landlord wanted to sell the condo. We had previously met. We only knew each other for about 2 months, and I didn't want to just up and get an apartment together with her.
So why'd you up and get an apartment by yourself?
Because at the time, I had just came from a 12-year relationship and pretty much a divorce, and wasn't ready, didn't know where I wanted to live.
Okay, so you moved into her mother's house. That didn't work out for whatever reason. You said she was drinking or whatever. So you moved out, and you had no place to go, so you moved to a campground.
Yes, Your Honor.
About how far away from her mother's house was the campground?
About 45 minutes.
But I assume you still continued to communicate with her.
Yes, we tried to reconcile many times.
Now, what day did you move out of her mother's house?
Actually, like July 6th.
Well, within a relatively short time, Miss Tierney, you found yourself where he was living, on the campground.
Yes.
For what reason?
We were trying to make our relationship work, and yeah.
When had you gotten to the campground?
I was staying there on and off with him the whole time he was staying there in July.
Were you working?
Yes, I'm a contractor.
Were you working?
Yes.
For whom?
I'm an antique dealer. I am independent.
Do you have any special hours?
No.
Anyway, on August 22nd, there was some sort of an altercation at the campground where you were staying. You want to tell me what happened, sir? It's part of your complaint, because you are accusing her of having you falsely arrested for vandalizing your property and for punitive damages because you say she assaulted you.
Yes, Your Honor. August 22nd, I had a friend come down and stay at the campground with us, just a good friend that I also buy and sell antiques, and he's one of my customers that I sell a lot of antiques to. It was about 8:30, I went to bed, and I woke up to 4 o'clock in the morning, her punching me in my chest.
Just a second. Do you sleep in a tent in the campground?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you sharing a tent with her?
Yes, I had my own tent. She came down to stay there.
So you were sharing your tent with her?
Yes.
So you woke up with her hitting you in the chest?
Yes, she was punching me in the chest. I was sound asleep. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. I awoke to her, saw that she had my phone in her hand. She was in tears, and I asked her what she was doing with my phone. And she accused me of talking to other women because she saw a Facebook post.
Okay, that sounds like standard fare. Heard the story a million times before. You get snoopy-doopy, and then you sometimes find out things that you don't want to know, but may be true, right?
Right.
That would be a yes.
Yes.
The post was maybe...
So she's looking at your phone and annoyed, so she must have the passcode for your phone.
No, Your Honor. She actually sat there and figured it out that it was my daughter's birthday.
Okay, so she didn't have the passcode,
No.
but figured it out. Well, she's inventive anyway.
Yes.
So she was punching you in the chest, and?
I woke up and see that she had my phone in her hand. I tried to get out of her what she had seen. The post was before we had met, and I grabbed my phone and said, I'm out of here, went to go leave. She came running out of the tent and attacked me and punched me in the face and smashed my phone on the ground. And the cops came. Oh, I'm sorry, the DEM came.
Who came?
DEM, Environmental Police. Came to the scene, asked what was going on. I explained to them that we had a verbal agreement. I did not say she hit me or anything like that. They said, all right, well, I think it's best you leave. I said, yes, I do too, and I went about my way. Later on that day, I went to go collect my belongings from the campground, and I was arrested by...